website and the BBC News app for more detail on that. It's all there for you to read. But let's now turn our attention to the energy sector, because we've just had the latest numbers from Shell, the oil giant, saying that net profits came in at $5.3 billion in the 3 months to the end of September. So these are quarterly numbers. They're better than expected. In challenging times, Shell and its rivals have been up against it. The price of Brent crude, for example, is down some 20% so far this year. And it says it has seen strong performance in both oil and gas trading. Well, let's get analysis from Cornelia Meyer, Chief Executive of Meyer Resources, joining us live from Bern, also oil expert. Nice to see you, Cornelia. So how is Shell doing? When you look at the numbers today, what does it tell you?
Well, good morning, Sally, and thank you for having me. Shell is doing actually very well. They beat the consensus forecast by 350 million. They're having this in adjusted profits, 5.4 billion for the third quarter, which is, yes, it's lower than the 6 billion they had last year. But as you said, from the beginning of this year, oil prices have been down 20% from year on, from the two things, all around 12 to 20%. So given the very challenging trading environment, they've done well. They're doing extremely well also on LNG, although they get less money for it, but they have a very, very strong LNG position. Another thing I'd like to highlight is that their balance sheet is just a fortress. Despite these challenging environments, they managed to get net debt down to about $41 billion. So they have done well, given what's happening, and it's reflected in the share price. From 1st of January to now, it's up 16%.
And how does Shell compare to its arch rivals such as BP and some of the big names in the US, for example?
Well, it's harder for Shell compared to the big names in the US. They're doing very well as well. But, you know, if you're quoted on the US stock exchange, your shares are just much more liquid, and there's a premium to being listed in the US. BP has been a little bit of the worry child that we had, but the second quarter results were very good. So I'm excited to hear what they will be reporting on the 4th of November, this coming Tuesday.
OK. Cornelia, thank you so much for giving us your take on those numbers from Shell. We will see you again soon, I am sure. Cornelia Meyer.
Thank you very much, Sally.
Around the world and across the UK, you're with BBC News.